Now, the battle for the Ditsobotla Council in the northwest has reached fever pitch. 20 wards and 19 proportional representation seats are up for grabs in the Lichtenburg-based council. 15 smaller parties and an independent candidate have now entered the race. This could mean trouble for the ANC, which won the 2021 polls with only a slight majority. Our reporter Moloko Moloto joins us from Lichtenburg as by-elections get underway. Moloko, a little earlier on when we spoke, you were at the Lichtenburg school where voter turnout there was very low. Any improvements now?
Hello, Masero. Well, we have moved from the Lichtenburg primary school. We are now at what seems to be a constituency office of the governing African National Congress. And let me point out that in 2021, during the local government elections, the ANC won this local municipality through a slender majority. They, out of the 56,000 valid votes that were cast, they got 30,000 of those, about 36, I beg pardon, 36,000 votes went to the African National Congress, and that gave them 21 seats. And trailing them, obviously, is the Democratic Alliance and the EFF, both with 6 seats, and other smaller parties also got the fewer seats. But because of the troubles in council, to an extent that this municipality had 2 mayors, 2 speakers and 2 municipal managers, and as a result governance suffered so much that they were not even able to pass a budget, because you will understand that there are timelines that the National Treasury will put in place. Now, the provincial government that is headed by Premier Bushimabe decided therefore to dissolve this particular council, and as a result the IEC has come to conduct the by-elections in all the 20 wards in this municipality. But let us speak to the provincial chairperson of the African National Congress, Mr. Malloyi. Mr. Malloyi, when you were elected as the provincial executive committee of the ANC, you were clear, you admitted the dysfunctionality in some of the municipalities. Here, how then are you confident that as you are going into this by-elections, the people of this area will still have confidence in you, considering the fact that they witnessed the factional battles as they were playing out in council?
No, immediately after dissolving this municipality, we had to go back to the community, and we explained to them why we have taken a decision to dissolve this municipality. And I must indicate that our people were quite happy and quite excited that the elections were held in 2021 in November, and in 2022, immediately when the ANC realized that our councillors here are not focusing on issues that matters to their lives, they are not focusing on service delivery issues and so on, we acted, and we acted swiftly. So our people are quite excited. We have been going to each and every area around here, doing door-to-door and so on. People are going in their numbers to go and vote for the African National Congress.
Now, one way or the other, all the 21 councillors that were representing the ANC here, they were caught up in that factional battle. How are you approaching this? Are they all now coming back to represent the ANC as candidates, or have you removed them? How many are new who you are hoping will return to the council?
None of them is coming back. We have promised our people that anybody who was involved in the shenanigans which were happening here will not come back in the ticket of the African National Congress. So they are not coming back. We are having a completely new crew which understand why there must be councillors here, who know what is the program of the African National Congress, that they are bound by our manifesto commitments. So all of them, they understand. We have held a number of meetings with them in this office. So we are happy with that crew.
You were recently appointed as member of Executive Council responsible for cooperative governance and traditional affairs, essentially overlooking the performance of municipalities in the province. In your assessment up to so far, is Ditsobotla, is it the only municipality that was in a state of paralysis? Are we likely to see the provincial government perhaps taking such a radical decision of dissolving other councils in the province?
No, I did indicate before that what we have done, we have assessed all our municipalities, and 3 municipalities were on the red. which was Ditsobotla, Mamusa, and Kagisano Molopo. And this municipality was the West. That's why we had to dissolve it. We are intervening in those other two municipalities, but it will not be Section 139C. It is Section 139B. We have taken over the administration of those municipalities. Things are getting into shape. In Kagisano Molopo, as we speak, some of the ANC councillors who went rogue and so on, they went to the DC. The DC has pronounced on them. So we are stabilizing that municipality. We are also stabilizing Mamusa. Other municipalities are on ember. So we are also going to focus on those municipalities because we want all of them to be on green.
Of the 71,000 voters who are registered in this particular municipality, we were told by the IEC that, you know, because these are by-elections, some of the people are at work, chances are the voter turnout would be between 20% and 30%. And considering the weather conditions, it's been raining since we arrived here. How has the turnout been, particularly in, you know, wards that you possibly were not governing in the past elections?
Special votes started yesterday, and we are happy with the turnout from yesterday. Today, our volunteers are all over, including going house to house to assist our people to go and vote. Others will go and vote after knocking off from their different workplaces and so on. We are hopeful that the majority of people in Ditsobotla will go and vote because they want to have councillors who will assist them to address challenges that they are facing in Ditsobotla.
Let's talk about party politics now. You are the chairperson of the ANC. We saw what happened yesterday in Parliament. Some of the members of Parliament decided to vote in defiance of the decision of the National Executive Committee. What do you think should happen to them?
No. Let's allow the National Executive Committee to sit and reflect on that issue. So the NEC will sit very soon and it will reflect on that issue. And the TG, who is acting on behalf of the PSO, of the SGO, will then make the pronouncements, not me.
Do you support President Ramaphosa Zolim Kiza?
This province took a decision. By the way, we are from a provincial general council. Branches of the ANC have decided on their preference. They've said they want Ramaphosa as the president, they want Paul Mashatile as the deputy president, they want Stan Mathabata as the national chair, they want Mbalula as the secretary, they want Bejani Chauke as the treasurer. That's what the branches have.
About the DSG?
What we are going to do, Nomvula Mokonyani, the DSG, what we are going to do, we are going to this conference. In that conference, we must persuade and be persuaded. We are going to convince each other. This is a national conference. So once we have persuaded each other and so on, we'll then elect as per the discussions that are going to take place between all the 9 provinces.
Right. Mr. Nanomaloi, the chairperson of the African National Congress in the Northwest Province, thank you so much for your time. I must indicate that for this by-elections, we saw the ANC sending its President Cyril Ramaphosa to campaign here, but also the Democratic Alliance sent Helen Zille and party leader John Steenhuisen. Mr. Julius Malema of the Economic Freedom Fighters also descended here. So it is highly contested. We don't know. We're still going to speak to the IEC as to when exactly should we expect the results. Masero Ratlaga.